How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection. And you know what I just noticed? Look, my weapon stat says minus 50% weapon fire rate. Why do I have a negative stat on my gun? That's kinda bad, isn't it? Having a slower fire rate by 50%. I don't really notice that because this fucking gun fires fast as fuck. As you can see, it's an E-Tech weapon, an E-Tech sniper rifles. I don't really know what the fuck the gimmick is with, like, E-Tech sniper rifles. Guess whatever the fuck it is, this gun does it. Anyway, we're gonna fight Wilhelm in this episode. Remember Wilhelm from the pre-sequel? He appeared on a bunch of thumbnails, didn't really appear in the game because he's one of the playable characters you can pick. I didn't pick Wilhelm, I picked Nisha. Don't worry, we're gonna meet Nisha in this game as well, and it's gonna be cool. Jesus. Why am I using a sniper rifle? I don't know. I just felt like it. If it was a corrosive sniper rifle, you can imagine how powerful that would be. But I honestly prefer having a fire sniper rifle. I feel like with robots, I'm not as often tempted to just start sniping robots out of the game. Guess I just wanted to show you how this gun works exactly. And I'm out of ammo, nice. I actually didn't saw that motherfucker for a second. He blended in with the clouds in the sky. There was like a light in my face, kind of. Or I'm just fucking stupid and blind. Probably that. Let's use my fucking rocket launcher for this boss fight. Almost never fucking use that thing. I got it all the way on the normal playthrough. And the funniest thing about it is that it's just a purple rocket launcher, but I straight up cannot. I opened up the golden chest like a bunch of times, and I did not found a single rocket launcher that was better than this one. I mean, look how much damage it has. 91,000? That's a lot of damage. Ain't gonna lie, but like... this boss fight, depending on how good your gear is coming into it, can be either insanely easy or a pain in the ass. I had moments where it was a pain in the ass and I kept being respawned here, and this chest really doesn't help all that much. But there were also playthroughs where I obliterated him in a matter of seconds. Such as my original playthrough of this game on this channel, where I played as Gage. Yeah, I had Gage and I had a fastball, so I just kinda threw it a bunch of times at Wilhelm. And I suppose I have a fastball again. What are you fucking talking about, motherfucking moron? Yeah, Roland is wrong because he's a fucking idiot. So I gotta say, I am kinda sad. Yeah, I did. What about it? Apparently Wilhelm was... well, Wilhelm was a playable character from Borderlands the pre-sequel, who we just kinda casually killed, which is a huge bummer if I'm being honest. I mean, if you're a huge Wilhelm fan in the pre-sequel because he is a cool character, well, here he is dead. Can't even see his face. Yeah. Ain't that cool?
Whoa. Never seen a power core like that. The one you got from Reese is nearly burned out. Why don't you bring it back here? We may not have found the vault key, but at least Sanctuary will be safe a little longer thanks to you.
Ain't that cool, right?
Wow! Bravo! Champagne! Cheers! High fives! So clap! You got the damn power core, didn't ya? You've been warned. The kid gloves are coming off. Tighten up the big boy pants because things are gonna get really, really bad for you vault hunters.
Sorry about the bad intel, everybody. I really thought the vault key would be on that train. I'll make it up to you all later.
Next time I'm in Sanctuary, the beers are on me. What you think, Bloodwing?
Mordecai goes through an arc in all these games. You know what I'm happy about? How Brick and Mordecai were never killed off. And in Borderlands 3, they formed this like separate team called the B team, and they got their own like little storyline. And I really like how there's like how this series, even though like when you play this series chronologically, Mordecai and Brick are just like kind of shitty compared to like future Vault Hunters, right? But the game makes it where they're still fucking badasses. I really like that line. There's like a quest line for Mordecai in Borderlands 3. And you know what? For a side quest in Borderlands 3, this one surprisingly is very good. It's not stupid or silly, it's actually kind of heartbreaking. Where Mordecai apparently became friends with this little girl and was teaching her how to handle a gun. And then we were supposed to join him on her birthday. But then we show up to her birthday and we found out she died. And Mordecai found out too, and he's all pissed off, and everyone's kind of on edge. And you're being invited to take part in all these like birthday games. But it's like you're being invited to take part in all these birthday games, but
Wilhelm nearly defeated the other Vault Hunters a couple of years ago.
like it's Mordecai tells you to just fail them on purpose, just so that the little girl's high scores would still remain high scores. And then you get a gun from the mission that's actually really good. And the thing I liked about that mission is that... Oh, is that just fucking everywhere? What is this fucking weird message? Now it's like mirrored, I can't even tell what it's fucking supposed to say. I only won... I own... You... Wait, what? I owe you... One... Save. World saved. B. I have no idea what the fuck that's supposed to be. I guess it's a letter from Brick, but why is it all over the place? Who else would sign? Who else would sign their fucking... Some green fucking corrosion gun, that's it. Who else would sign their letters B? Anyway. What was I talking about? Shit. Oh yeah, that side quest. And Mordecai says how he challenged Zero from Borderlands 2 to a sniper duel, and he won. So it's like, even though Mordecai, compared to like future Vault Hunters, is just kind of underwhelming when you play Borderlands 1, he's still the best sniper in like ever. So that's pretty cool that he still has his own place in this canon. Zero might be a badass assassin, but he's not as good of a sharpshooter as Mordecai. Brick might be... I don't know, I guess there's not really anybody who compares to Brick very well. Krieg, I guess, but Krieg's kind of different. And they were making, like in pre-sequel, there were these jokes where the pre-sequel opens up with like on a space station with explosions and shit. Meanwhile, Borderlands 1 just kind of opened on a bus. And they were making a joke about it, how their story began all boring while their began all explosive. That's how this Let's Play began too. Anyway, there's a fucking thing here. You're supposed to change the power core, but check it out. I'm gonna turn this quest in.
As much as I hate using Hyperion tech,
And do not remove the power core. Fuck this power core. If you remove the power core, you're gonna lock yourself out of doing these two side quests that are over there, and you're gonna have to do them much later when they become kind of obsolete. I have no idea why this game does it like that, where they tell you to go all the way over there and then kind of like fool you into thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna like, you know, put the new power core in, I'm gonna accept all these side quests, do them later. But yeah, you're gonna do them later, much later. It's kind of fucking annoying. The good, the bad, and the Mordecai. Oh yeah, Mordecai's the canonical winner of the Moxie's Underdome. If you don't remember, I did a whole Let's Play. It was 3 episodes long, but my god, were those the most tedious fucking 3 episodes I've ever recorded on this fucking channel. It was Borderlands 1 Moxie's Underdome DLC. And holy fucking shit, did I hate it every single... I fucking hate that DLC. That's another reason why I'm really not a big fan of Borderlands 1. I fucking kinda hate it. It's such a tedious fucking game. You know? Like, I don't see a reason to make myself play a game that I'm not enjoying. Yet I do anyway, sometimes. Like for example, on this channel, there were plenty of moments where I kinda don't enjoy my playthrough with the game anymore because maybe the game just kinda started to piss me off, like fucking Yakuza 5 a little bit. And I'm just like, man, I wish it was fucking over, but it ain't. What's up, Lilith?
Stuff? A gang of lowlifes is out prospecting for iridium in the Tundra Express. I want you to find out why they're mining the stuff, and I want to...
Sorry that I keep coughing, but I was eating breakfast and something got stuck in my throat. Rising action. Oh yeah, that's remove power core. The good, the bad, and the Mordecai. Okay, we were gonna do these two, like I promised we would do. So let's motherfucking do them, why not? And look, we have a farmhouse. Fast travel spot, isn't that awesome? That's so strange. Farmhouse. Like it's like a secret fucking fast travel point. I gotta unlock this on like every single one of my characters. Like I can't just let it just a fucking fast travel point I never even knew existed in this game because I never bothered to. And it's like hidden too. You have to do a puzzle where you have to find a switch box and shit. Then you have to go into like a basement, find the farmhouse. I'm going to the farmhouse, dude. Fuck yeah. Never really approached this location from such a strange angle. Maybe I can wash it down with this. You know, I've been drinking these black energy drinks on the channel. I mean, while recording this Let's Play, and I had this black, like, easy classic one. That was just like a normal energy drink. Last time I had this orange flavored one, right? And now I have this one called Lampart. And apparently it's flavored after the exotic fruit of baobab. Which, what the fuck is that even? I don't know, but you know what? This looks more like something Tiger Energy would do, not Black Energy. Tiger Energy is all about releasing quirky fucking strange flavors every single week. But Black Energy often just has like really basic flavors. And when I saw it on the what the fuck, man, it's weird. Very sour. I like it, but like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. Guess I don't know what the fuck the baobab fruit tastes like. Guess you gotta turn this off. Oh my fucking god, really? Sometimes when you approach the ladder at the wrong angle, it glitches out. For fuck's sake. Look, I'm at the farmhouse. I'm pretty sure this is done specifically for people who are trying to farm the big scary Varkid.
You are powerless.
Because this is like a perfect spot for it. There's a million Varkids around here, so... And blood Varkids are restricted for through Vault Hunter mode, so we got unique enemies, isn't that cool? I think it's cool. Also, Mordecai is gone, so he won't be helping us anymore. Or more like he won't be interrupting us anymore, because that's kind of what he was doing instead of helping. Look, I appreciate the effort to help us, but... Well, during that fucking episode where I was hanging around here doing side quests, and Mordecai was keep shooting at guys, I didn't fucking wanted him to be shooting at them. Because I was supposed to inject them with things, and then he just kind of showed up and ruined everything. Hey, look at that. Oh, I discovered it. Yeah, so yesterday I made all the thumbnails, so it turns out my Liberty City Stories Let's Play is 51 episodes long. That's quite a long Let's Play, to be honest. That game did not felt that long. And you know what, compared to like my old Grand Theft Auto Let's Plays... Actually, I don't remember how long they were, but like... Nah, I guess the game is about as long as all the other Grand Theft Auto games, not to mention I did a bunch of side activities in that one, so... I probably could have made it a lot shorter if I wanted to, but I didn't. See, it's really worth opening all these fucking little pimples on the ground and chests. You can get some iridium out of it. Borderlands 4 is gonna feature some new mineral as a currency. And you know what? You gotta hand it. I think I said that before, but you gotta hand it to Gearbox that they could so easily monetize Borderlands with, you know, like paid currencies and shit like that. I mean, I can already imagine there being like a store in the game where you spend money and you get iridium and then you can spend it on guns in the game, and like they could very easily turn Borderlands into a gacha game and earn a fucking bazillion dollars on it, but they don't. It's still like a co-op single player experience, so what the hell? Remember when I told you about enemies in boxes? Yeah, that one didn't really drop anything useful, but they often drop some cool stuff. Loot Midget Marauder. I think if you get like a badass Loot Midget, then he might drop some really good shit, but I didn't really get anything fun out of it. There's these unique rat miner enemies, and we better get used to the rat enemies, because we're gonna fight a lot more of those guys in the future. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of rats. They're harder to shoot. Oh, that's another one of those? I didn't even know that. Yeah, it's a good drink, but there was another one a while back. I went to a store and I saw these drinks. You know what, I was pretty sure that they were from Tiger and not Black, but I guess I was wrong. But there was another one. There was a Lampart one and a Tiger one. Like a Black Tiger energy drink. That's fucking weird. It's getting confusing, but... The thing is, I saw them once, and I hope I can find the other one, because it looks really interesting. And there's also another Black energy drink, like a lemon flavored one that I want to try out. What's with these fucking wave defenses? Is it also a teaser for future episodes? Because there is gonna be... There's a location called Fink's Slaughterhouse in the game.
Good riddance.
And it features probably the first genuinely annoying fucking mission in the game. Where you have to, just for 5 fucking rounds, survive waves and waves of enemies. And if you remember if you actually did watch my pre-sequel Let's Play, where I also had to deal with stuff like that. There was this entire, like, what was it called? Well, there were these, like, doll slaughterhouses somewhere at the beginning of this playthrough, and I fucking hated that. And then there was Holodome Onslaught, which was a even bigger version of that, which I've also hated. And then at the end you had Claptastic Voyage DLC, also features some kind of wave defense. And I know it's kind of a given for this series to feature wave defense, but fucking hell, do I fucking hate it every single time. I hate wave defenses, you know? Borderlands 3 has wave defenses, but they're kind of not as bad because you don't have to survive for so many fucking rounds. And they switch it up a bit where they like start in, like, there's even like a, when you do the Slaughter Shaft, no, it's Slaughter Star, that's what it's called, in Borderlands 3, Prospector Zeke is like a unique enemy. He's kind of like Mad Mike, where he's a unique enemy that'll spawn here, but he doesn't drop anything. So no one farms him ever, because what's the point of farming an enemy that doesn't give you shit? Oh, look, it's Mr. Blake.
Or fornicate with numerous members of the opposite or same sex. Whatever is best.
They made a deal with Hyperion? Hey, don't feel bad about wiping these idiots out. I guarantee you Hyperion would have done the same after the mine dried up. Go check with Tina. She's got a job for you.
It's like I'm moving forward somehow. Yeah, go check with Tina. I already have a mission for Tina. Emancipate Sir Reginald. It's like I'm walking in place. You can tell by the gun animation. Yeah, so... My Liberty City Stories Let's Play is 51 episodes long. I already made thumbnails for all the episodes. I did a thing where I first took a million fucking screenshots and then I started putting like... making thumbnails for each episode. So some episodes have thumbnails made using screenshots from like future episodes. Just because that game is not very cinematic. Or as cinematic as I would like it to be, so I had to kind of work with what I had. Thunder Express is a unique enemy too, but he never reappears. He only appears once. Okay, let us first do this mission for Tina, and then turn them both in, and finish up this little side quest. I always thought that you can somehow activate this. Drop it on the ground, maybe when Thunder Express is walking by.
One of the many illustrious guests who will be attending my tea party. I have also invited Princess Fluffy Butt, who has gazongas like you would not believe. You'll be rounding her up later.
Gazongas. Alright. What was I talking about? I checked out that airline thing that I was telling you about, how it has like an offer for younger people for... Apparently it's an offer for only if you're under 25, so I still fit in that category, and it's like a long distance flight, but for fuck's sake they didn't have anything that I'm looking for, so that kind of sucks. Ain't gonna lie, but it's fine, I guess. I don't know. Problem is, I'm still not getting any phone calls about my driving lessons, and I don't know how many hours I have. And it's hard to make fucking... It's like I gotta pass this fucking thing first before I move out, and it's hard to start making any concrete plans if I'm unsure of when am I even going to be able to do that. So yeah, that thing that I was hoping for kinda didn't work out. Bit of a bummer.
Hold it!
Madame Von Bartley? How did she escape my bubble? What the fuck?
Take that, you stuck-up bitch! Now go get Sir Reginald. We have so many things to discuss.
This unique VAR kit can drop you a legendary SMG called the Baby Maker. I have the Baby Maker in my bank, if you noticed when I was checking out my bank. What is with the sky texture having like a grid? What the fuck? It looks like a canvas or some shit. Also, my gun is doing this weird thing. What the hell? Lighting in this game is fucking weird. It's almost like we're inside of a dome. It's like this is a simulation or some shit.
You got Sir Reginald.
It's almost like it's a video game or something crazy like that.
And get me some scrap metal from the buzzards so you can make me a teapot. Just blow up some buzzards and pick up the flamey bits.
Hell yeah, blow up buzzards. That's all I need to hear.
Feel free to get some crumpets on the way. Crumpets are crunk!
Except where are the buzzards? Oh, there's one. And I missed every shot. Good thing I hung around here. Nice. More buzzards. Nice.
How about that?
Man, I cannot stand buzzards. Just so fucking annoying.
That's enough scrap metal to make a teapot. Shawty, you the best. You the best.
Just more scrap metal. I guess we don't need more scrap metal. Alright. So yeah, that didn't work out really. I guess I don't know what the fuck, but like I tried to check a flight from where I live to Seoul, for example, in about a month, and they have like nothing available. So I don't know, where all the tickets bought out? That was happening. I honestly don't know how this works. If I'm doing something wrong, do I have to register for that first? Fucking retarded. I missed. You know, that's what I love in this game, whenever it gets really chaotic. And just run around blasting people, it turns into a Doom game all of a sudden. Oh, I've heard that the new Doom game, the Dark Age, is... well, I've heard, like, mixed things about it. I've heard that it's really good, but it might not be for everyone. And then I've straight up just heard other people say that it sucks. But you know what I fucking learned over the years? I've learned that YouTubers who review stuff don't know shit about what they're talking about. You know, I've come to realize that one day that well, okay, maybe not that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's just that it's all well, it's just kind of like a huge biased opinion coming from them, and I especially hate watching a review from someone who I know is like all about this series. So if like there's a YouTube channel from someone who's all about Doom, it's all they talk about, and then they do a Doom review, then obviously the guy's gonna say how it's amazing and it's great and it's the best fucking thing that ever happened in the history of everything. But like, then you watch someone else and he says that the game's underwhelming, and it's like, well, who should I fucking trust? The apologetic guy or the guy who, I don't know, seems to have some kind of grudge against this fucking world? And everything fucking sucks to him. It's especially apparent when I'm sometimes watching an IGN review, you know? And I'm like, why the fuck would I listen to this guy? Like, if I'm interested in a game, like let's say, oh, recently, I think a recent example of it happening to me. There's this Annapurna game. That's the developer, Annapurna. And they are making a game called To the T. Or To a T. I don't know, it's a really cutesy little game. And I was interested in it because they're the developers behind Watam, which is an amazing game in my opinion. A little way too short. Well, okay, way too short. Can be beaten in like maybe 2 hours or even less than that if you speedrun it and don't take in just how fucking cutesy it is. But my god, it's such an adorable little game that for these 2 hours you're gonna have a constant fucking goofy ass smile on your fucking face. It's so freaking adorable. And the new game also looks really cute, and I did do a Watam Let's Play in case you're curious what the fuck that even is. Look, he dropped airborne motherfuckers. That's cool. I only activated that so I have more people to kill and more XP to gain. That's what I care about. I don't really care about the challenge that you can complete if you do all these strange wave defense things. I mainly care about XP from enemies.
Goddamn crumpets is gonna be a crump-pocalypse.
Crump-pocalypse. Jesus Christ, still have something stuck in my throat. How long is this episode? Oh, we're about to finish, okay. So yeah, I unfortunately failed to secure some kind of really cheap long-distance ticket. Bit of a bummer, but well, whatever. My problem is that yes, I don't know. I've heard the new Doom game's good. It's just that it's a different type of Doom game than Doom Eternal. Because in Doom Eternal you fucking fly all over the place really fast, while in Doom the Dark Ages you were really slow all of a sudden. My question is, like, why is it all of a sudden taking place in the past? Like, I thought Doom Guy was like a space marine. How is he traveling between different time periods? Is it a different Doom Guy? Is Doom Guy like a title that's being passed around? I don't fucking know, man. Gonna pick up Princess Fluffy Butt next time. So yeah, it's a bit confusing. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but you know what sucks? Wilhelm doesn't even get like an intro cutscene like Captain Flint did. Or someone like that. Or fucking Badmaw. Badmaw got a fucking cutscene. And Wilhelm didn't? He's like way more important than Badmaw. How the fuck is it that he didn't get a cutscene intro? And meanwhile Badmaw did? Are you fucking joking? It's insulting to his character, who I really like. So yeah, anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.